Now I'm recording.
No recording now. I'm busy loving this kitten.
Come on.
Good.
Okay. Get comfy.
How long am I gonna be here?
A couple minutes. How many questions do I get?
How many do you need?
I don't know.
10?
10 questions?
Depends on how long the answers are. 10 multiple choice or
No.
or 10 short answer essay questions? What is this?
Short answer essay?
I don't know. Just start.
Alright, do you know what method of natural family planning we use?
In like the actual name?
Yeah.
No, but I know it has to do with your cervical fluid checking.
Yes.
I don't know the actual. It starts with a B?
Yep.
That sounds French.
It does not.
No?
We don't do billings anymore.
Well, that doesn't sound French. I always thought it was like Benet or something like that. Huh?
No, we do Boston cross-check.
Okay.
How much time does natural family planning take us?
Well, how long does it take you?
Just in general.
Because it does take me any time at all.
Does it take you any effort?
Oh,
Nico! God damn it. Go away.
Some furry little person doesn't want you to have a have a vlog. I would like a day, like what, like
Yeah,
5
like a day.
minutes maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get creative with your chart, because you do get creative with your chart. You draw your own chart, you draw your own bars and color code it and stuff like that. A little longer, but maybe like 15 minutes a day if you're doing that.
At most.
At most, yeah, so not that long. Not long at all.
How confident are you that it works?
Well, I mean, you've given me the evidence and lots of articles, and it's proven itself, so I would say very confident.
More or less confident than when we were using condoms?
Oh, more.
Way more?
Well, yeah, because if there's no chance of fertility, then there's no chance of fertility. That's that. You can't spontaneously become fertile. Like, that doesn't work. As long as you're following the method to the letter, on the certain days after 6 p.m. and such.
Yep. Do you feel like you have to give up a lot for this?
No more than you would if I were using a condom. Hell, I think less than if I was using a condom. Condom kills the sensation.
I mean, there's like, 10 to 12 days a month we can't have sex?
Not even. I mean...
That's about right.
Really? I mean... Yes. That's true, but I mean, that doesn't, stop outer course and stuff like that either. And on top of that, on the days that we can have sex, we just can. We don't have to... No prep, no nothing, just can. Yeah.
Middle of the night?
Yeah.
4 a.m., you feeling it?
Yep.
What would you tell a guy who is not comfortable with his partner starting the method?
I think it would be more of asking them why first, because that's important. Like, if the why is like a confidence thing, then I would tell them well, look at the research, look at how this method works. It's not like winging a prayer kind of thing. It has to do with temperature and the type of mucus and the cycle day, and it is very scientifically, especially if you're going to go as deep as ferning. But
I mean, we use the monitor now because that gives us extra days.
Yeah, the monitor. If your significant other is charting correctly, you should have the utmost confidence in it. I mean, so yeah, if it's like a confidence in the method thing, I would say that there are plenty of people that are able to do this and religiously use it, not to get...
This is our 25th chart.
Yeah, it's quite some time, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I'm not sure what I would tell them in terms of... I don't know, even if it's a matter of trusting your partner to keep up on it, if you don't trust your partner to keep up on that kind of thing, why do you trust them to keep up on the pill or anything like that?
I think that's merit.
And if you don't trust your partner with that, I mean, if you don't
do your own contraception at that point?
Yeah, pretty much.
How do you think it has affected our relationship?
I think it saved us a lot of money and hassle.
Yeah?
Yeah, like a lot of money and hassle. Don't have to buy condoms every time you want to do something, or the silly sponges. The IUD was atrocious.
The pill?
The pill was the worst. I'm sorry, viewers, but what? She does not respond well to hormones.
You want to tell them about that?
Violence.
I did not hit you. On purpose.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You gonna lie to hundreds of people?
I cried a lot.
You punched me!
I don't remember punching you.
Yeah, you do in the arm, remember?
Yeah, okay, I do.
And then in the ribs.
I don't remember doing it in the ribs.
You did it right after you punched me in the arm.
No. Sorry for punching you.
Oh, I know it wasn't your fault. It was the evil birth control. You were different. It was hair trigger, man. You're mad at the sound of my breathing?
Yeah, I was. I was super pissed that day, actually.
Artificial hormones are not for everybody. Like, it's just a universal fact. Everybody responds different to it because our chemistries are different.
Would you advocate for this method if someone asked you about it?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What would you say?
I would say that it's a lot of work to get into a routine, but once you're in a routine, it doesn't take you more than 5 minutes a day unless you want to get fancy with it. And the reward being condomless, if you trust your significant other to be clean, and no money to spend on condoms. Like, I mean, that's a lot of money.
We buy test sticks.
We buy test sticks, but what are they, like $5
For a box of 30?
box of 30?
Yeah.
I thought they only came in like tens.
No, they come in 30. It's about a little less than $1 a piece. I paid $26 for the last box.
Well, how much is a box of condoms? Like a box of condoms? Like, what, 12 condoms?
The 18-pack we used to buy was like $15, $16. But test sticks, 30 test sticks last me like 3 to 4 months.
3 to 4 months. Yeah, okay, a box of 16 to 18 condoms, or 18 condoms is going to last you...
3 weeks for about half. Well, no, about a month for about half and half sex.
And that's us. Like, if someone's having sex every day, multiple times a day, you're
You
gonna
go
be...
through 'em quick. And the sponge was...
You might as well smoke cigarettes.
The sponge was $20 for 3.
And the sponge is horrible. God forbid you have an allergy to latex.
The sponge wasn't bad.
No, but it was expensive.
Oh, very, very expensive. Like...
IUD would be a good bet, but again, some people just don't do well with hormones, and the copper ones can be rejected.
And it hurts.
And it hurts. Yeah, there was some care needed after that. Anyway, go on.
I think that's all I got for you. Anything else you want to say? Does it weird you out that we talk so much about my body and what's happening with it?
Well, I mean, yes and no, only because we, as the American education system goes, are kind of coddled.
You think so?
I think so. I think that we kind of address it and then, like, take your hands off of it and get done with it. But,
I mean, you see me pee in a cup.
yeah. Well, that's only because we opt to use the bathroom at the same time sometimes. Like, if I didn't do that, I would not have seen
No,
it.
you would never know.
Yeah, no, I would never know. I mean, I'm as involved as like, I want to be. If I want to know, I want to know. I'm sure I could tell you, you don't need to tell me these things, and you just wouldn't tell me.
It's true.
I mean, like, again, it's not something that requires my involvement.
I mean, other than the interesting stuff, I mostly just tell you whether we're good to go or not.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you really need, right?
Yeah.
That would be that.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say?
Other than that, no, I think the method works. I think it's probably even better than any sort of, like, artificial contraceptives. Because, I mean, honestly...
We never have that fun game of when is my period coming and am I late?
Right, yeah, no, if you fuck up on birth control, like antibiotics, for example, it could take a long time to know that even fucked up.
Yeah.
Like...
I mean, we don't have any kind of barrier method because we don't like the extra concern. It's just not worth it for us.
Right.
We know for sure that either way we're good.
And I mean, NFP is good to know when you're fertile, and then if you want to, you can still use a barrier method while you are.
Yeah.
Like, that's very... Hello.
We just opt out of that.
Hello, kitty.
I mean, because if we're going to do that, I just feel like we might as well just be using condoms anyway at that point.
Exactly. But I mean, again, that's just us. Other people could very much want.
Oh yeah, no, we're not the norm there.
Yeah, people could just do whatever they wanted.
And you don't pull out.
No.
Because that's the other big common one.
Well, yeah. The thing about birth control of any variety, like in terms of like the women's side, is that is still inputting like artificial hormone and artificial things into you. Those will always have risks. Even a regular copper IUD will have risks.
Mm-hmm.
Like NFP has no risks other than you fucking up your chart. Like,
and really, once you're in the swing of things,
no, it's difficult. When you learn your body, you learn your body. I mean, like your body is kind of a machine. If you pay attention to the signals, you'll know what's going on.
I mean, even that month that my period, I had like a 41-day cycle. We knew what was up.
Exactly.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
You know,
I would say it makes us more intimate overall, though.
I would agree.
And it's kind of changed how some of our decision making goes.
Yep.
You want to expand on that, though?
Not really. I mean, I don't know what else to like. So I don't know how to extrapolate that.
I would say that being forced to communicate about things that are inherently uncomfortable has improved our
Yeah, no, I would say
confidence
that's
in each other.
fair. Yeah.
And the intimacy that comes with not having to worry about any kind of birth control is kind of excellent. Even when we're just like, okay, we can't have sex this week, maybe not for, about 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But boy, howdy do I enjoy you.
Yeah.
There's something nice about not having the separation of a condom.
Yeah. Yeah, especially, sensation-wise for the gentleman.
And, I mean, the sponge wasn't bad, but it wasn't ideal for me. It's kind of gross at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's just fluid everywhere. Like, you gotta, pull it out like a little jellyfish on a stretchy string.
This is the kind of imagery I deal with on a daily basis.
Yeah, no, you don't get off easy, because I am the vagina science lady. Like, I could chart and you could just not know anything, but nah, dog, you picked me.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's all I got.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Thanks, baby. You're pretty good. I love you.
Love you too.
You did good.